Hey guys, we're back out again, searching for Strattons Amphitheatre, and I think I could be up in the right gorge now, because look at this. Sorry if this is not that clear. I've had my camera in a bag with some cold water and it's fogged up a bit, but I'm going to do my best, alright? And my glasses are just fogged so much. They're like really bad. But look at that. Look at this gorge. It's deep as. We come in from the top and we had to go down about 100 metres and then come back up here. I've been smashed with a few leeches, and this place is unreal. So we're going to push on up here and see what we can find. Strattons Amphitheatre, I think it's really close. But what a beautiful place. You even get reception here. Just a little further up now. There's a pretty deep gorge here. And look at this. Fantastic. It's so cool in here. I can say is wow. Look at even the plants like are unreal up here. Anyway, we're going to soldier on up there. Know how ecstatic I am now. I found a Strattons Amphitheatre. I found the Stratton rock carvings of the actual... Anyway, I'm lost for words. Oh man, I've tried so bloody hard to find this thing. I'm so happy, man. This has made my day. This has made my whole year. Anyway, it's only like 2 months in, but let's go take a look. Man, I could really cry, man. I'm so happy. Oh man. All right, I'm just going to film the amphitheatre and we'll come back to these rock carvings in a sec. I got a bit emotional there. I got a few tears. For anyone that knows me and how, you know, I set my mind on things. I'll keep on going until I find the bloody shit. Till I find it, I'll keep going. So this is the amphitheatre. So I'm going to stand over here and get a good shot for you guys. But when you're here and I'm talking, it sounds like if you had an opera singer here, it would sound really good, or a rock band. And there's actually more names in here. MS, there's some MS. There's actually another Stratton name in one of the Joe Stratton. The family was living in the area in the Blue Mountains here since the mid 1840s. And these were, I think, the grandsons of Albert Stratton. And his name's up here somewhere, J. Stratton. So I'll have a look for it, but this is the amphitheatre. This is awesome. This has been weeks and weeks and weeks of searching. I had a few leech bites today. I've had a few big leeches on me. We were bush bashing it along there, and I said to James, who's with me here, it's got to be there. It's got to be here. It's got to be in this ridge. I'm taking you there. We're going to look there first before I go for a hike. And bang, there it is. We can go swim in the pool. I wish I brought my swimmers. I'd jump in. I don't care how cold it is. It's awesome. come down here on a hot day and go for a swim. And unfortunately, I cannot tell anyone where this is. This is so unreal. I'm so happy I finally found it. This is such a special place. I asked a few people that knew where it was and they wouldn't tell me where it was. And I do understand, you've got to keep these places safe. It's such a special area. Look at that. Absolutely unreal. I'm so stoked that I found it, man. I've been working so hard for this.
This is just a correction of what I was actually saying in this video. The M and J Stratton is actually Albert and Mabel Stratton, husband and wife of the Springwood area during the late 1800s, early 1900s. And the J is actually Albert Stratton, and his middle name was Joseph, so he went as Joe. And when you see J Stratton carved in a few areas in the Sassafras Gully area, that is actually Albert Stratton, but he went as Joe.
That's the Stratton carving, and you can see how it's been chipped in with chisels. So they've got the chisel and a hammer and just knocked that out, and the rock's red, so that's why it gives you that red appearance. So in 1913, you've got another one that says, can't make out the first part, but their name's Hayes, and you got Charles Wilcox. I think Charles Wilcox was a well-known hiker in the area. I'm not sure it says L-A-K-E, Lakemba. Lakemba. The Hayes one, was that Charles Wilcox, or who was it? It says 30th of the 9th. Oh, it's 23. Is that a 2 and a 3? Looks like 23. So some of these carvings have been here in these names for a long time. And there's another one here, I'm not sure what that one says. And then under here there's D. Sullivan. So I'm sure D. Sullivan, he was around the same time as the Strattons, and his name's on around this area as well. I've seen him in pictures, and I have seen his name carved into a rock down on the trail further on, and so he's probably around the early 1900s as well. And I think these people were all early pioneers of this area, and they're the ones that looked after the trails. There was really no national park back then, so it was Rafferty's rules. People come down and just, raped and pillaged. They took all the ferns, and it was called Flying Fox Gully, and they shot all the flying foxes. So there was a lot of nasty things done back in the early and late 1800s, early 1900s. And it's very hidden, this area, and it's taken me 5 weeks to find this because no one really tells you where it is. But anyway, this is the Stratton Cave, and they call it the Strattons Amphitheatre, or the Signature Cave. So going to go down and enjoy putting my feet in the cold water with James, and he's enjoyed himself. He's joined me today, and it was the day that we found the cave. He actually, I told him, I said, this has got to be the place when we were up the top there. And we were over there, and I was looking back at him, and he goes, "Oh, what's those names in the wall?" And I looked around, and I'm just going, "Yay!" Anyway, I'm going to put my feet in the water and then enjoy it before we hike out of here today. There's another Stratton, J. Stratton carving here. It actually looks like it's done in charcoal. And it's like M. Stratton here. Is it Stratton? Could be M. Stratton. But it's right in this rock wall, and this is the whole area here. Bloody fantastic. We're just enjoying cooling off our feet. Yeah, this is good. It's really soothing. I wish I had a cold little water pool at home after a hard day at work. And you can see my socks here. That red is not like the colour of the socks. That's my blood where the leeches have been smashing me. I did try the Bushman's leech repellent. It obviously didn't work. But look, I admit I didn't check my boots for a while, and the sweat and a lot of creeks we walked through would have washed it away. So I reckon I should have got a lot more. I think it did work quite well actually. But yeah, anyway, they got me, and we're just enjoying the water coming down here next to us.